Goodbye Genie Plus. Disney is completely changing the way guests pay to skip the lines at its theme parks. And I'm so excited because we get to book rides in advance again like we used to with Fastpass Plus. And Disney has acknowledged that these changes will, quote, blend features from our current services and the previously offered Fastpass Plus service, giving guests the choice to plan ahead and removing the hassle of planning during their vacation. They said they are listening to guest feedback and these changes are how they plan to make it a better experience. If you're new here, I'm Nelly and you're watching Park News Magic. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss all the Disney news, tips, guides, and other fun stuff that I post about. So first off, all of these Disney Plus changes we're going to talk about are going to go into effect July 24th, 2024. Starting with the name Genie Plus, and individual Lightning Lanes are changing to Lightning Lane Multi-Pass and Lightning Lane Single Pass. That's where the similarities end between the Genie Plus changes coming to Walt Disney World and the ones coming to Disneyland. Disney says that based on different ways guests visit Disneyland Resort, the way guests purchase, select, and redeem Lightning Lane passes at Disneyland Resort will remain the same. So the only thing changing for Disneyland right now is the name from Genie Plus and individual Lightning Lane to Lightning Lane Multi-Pass and Lightning Lane Single Pass. So let's talk about the other Genie Plus changes coming to Walt Disney World. With the new Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, you can book 7 days in advance if you're staying on property, and on that 7-day mark, you could book rides for up to 14 days of your vacation. If you were not staying on property, you could book 3 dates in advance, and if you have a date-based ticket, you could book Lightning Lanes for the total number of valid admission days on your ticket. Annual pass holders and guests with other ticket types can purchase 3 days before their park visit. Either way, when it's your day to book, the website opens up at 7 a.m. just like it used to under the old Fastpass Plus system, and you can choose which ride or attractions you want and which time you want to experience them. And it's important to note you can only use one Lightning Lane per attraction per day. Lightning Lane Multi-Pass will have 2 tiers of attractions at Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and EPCOT. There are no tiers at Disney's Animal Kingdom. You can choose 1 selection from the first tier and 2 selections from the second tier. Let's take a look at the tiers for Magic Kingdom. Tier 1 will include Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Jungle Cruise, Peter Pan's Flight, Space Mountain, and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Tier 2 will include the Barnstormer, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Haunted Mansion, It's a Small World, The Mad Tea Party, The Magic Carpets of Aladdin, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Pirates of the Caribbean, Tomorrowland Speedway, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, Mickey's PhilharMagic, and Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. Now let's look at the tiers for Hollywood Studios. Tier 1 is going to include Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Slinky Dog Dash. Tier 2 is going to include Alien Swirling Saucers, Star Tours, The Tower of Terror, Toy Story Mania, The Beauty and the Beast Stage Show, Disney Junior Play and Dance, the Frozen Sing-Along Celebration, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, and Muppet Vision 3D. Now on to EPCOT. Tier 1 is going to include Frozen Ever After, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and Soarin' Around the World. And Tier 2 will be Journey into Imagination with Figment, Living with the Land, Mission Space, The Seas with Nemo and Friends, Spaceship Earth, Turtle Talk with Crush, and Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival. And Animal Kingdom doesn't have tiers, so you can choose 3 of the following rides for Lightning Lane Multi-Pass: Dinosaur, Expedition Everest, Cali River Rapids, Kilimanjaro Safaris, Navi River Journey, Feathered Friends in Flight, Festival of the Lion King, Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, and It's Tough to Be a Bug. Now on to Lightning Lane Single Passes. You can purchase up to 2 single passes per day. These attractions will not be available in the multi-pass, so you need to buy them specifically as single passes. At Magic Kingdom, your 2 options right now are Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Tron. At Epcot, you have Guardians of the Galaxy. At Hollywood Studios, you have Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, and at Animal Kingdom, you have Avatar Flight of Passage. Disney says the app will also be updated to make it quicker and easier to purchase and plan with fewer steps, and a new option to purchase Lightning Lane Single Pass and the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass in one transaction. So let's say you want to buy a multi-pass for everyone plus 2 different Lightning Lane single passes. you can put everything you want in your cart and you just need to check out once. Right now with Genie Plus, you need to purchase Genie Plus in one transaction and then each individual lightning lane in a new transaction. So the new system is really simplifying that. So how would this work if you're park hopping? Disney says if you're planning in advance with your multi-pass, you can only make 3 ride selections for one park. But once you use that first fast pass of the day, as soon as you scan into it, you can go on the My Disney Experience app and choose another lightning lane, and that one can be at any park you want as long as you have a valid park hopper ticket or a valid annual pass. So let's talk about pricing. Right now with the Disney Genie Plus service, it is a different price per park per day based on how busy it is. The busier the park, the more it costs, and you could park hop and use it at any park if you paid for the multi-park version of it. It seems like they are keeping the same pricing structure for the new Lightning Lane Multi-Pass in that it will depend on which park you're going to and how busy the park is. Disney says you'll only be able to see the prices starting July 24th when you go and make your selections on the app or online. If you're looking to make changes after you made a selection, Disney says you will be able to modify your rides and attractions on the My Disney Experience app. But if you're looking to cancel and get your money back, they did state that the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass is non-refundable. So how is this better than the Genie Plus service we currently have and have had for the past few years? First, the rebranding of the name. Right now we have Disney Genie, which is a free agenda basically, that tells you everything you have planned for the day and shows you wait times for rides and times for shows and other attractions. Then Genie Plus is the service you need to pay extra for in order to skip the line. But when you get to the ride, the special line for you does not say Genie Plus, it says Lightning Lane. And then to skip the line for some of the most popular rides that are not available through Genie Plus, you need to buy what Disney calls an individual Lightning Lane that you need to pay separately for and has nothing to do with your purchase of Genie Plus. So you have Disney Genie, Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, and individual Lightning Lane. That is 4 names and a lot of confusion. With the new changes taking effect in July, they're dropping the Genie Plus part, so now we'll have 3 names instead of 4. So how is this new system better from a practical standpoint? You now get to plan more of your day in advance, and that's huge to know if purchasing Lightning Lane is actually worth it for you. Right now, you buy Genie Plus at midnight and you don't know if you're gonna get to choose the rides that you actually want. You need to choose them one at a time, starting at 7 a.m. if you stay on property, or at park opening if you are not a resort guest. With this new system, you get to choose 3 rides and select the times before you even hit purchase, which tells you if you're spending your money on what you actually want instead of just paying for the hope that you might get the rides you want. Another perk of this new system and the fact that you can book rides in advance is that you don't have to waste as much time staring at your phone for lightning lanes while you're actually in the parks. You get to enjoy your vacation more. Of course, if you want more than 3 lightning lanes, then you do have to use the app to see if there are any that you'd like to book after you use your first lightning lane of that day. I'm super excited for these changes because I mostly use lightning lanes when I'm going with extended family that doesn't go as often to make sure that they see those can't miss rides and make it a bit more enjoyable for them. It will put my mind at ease that I can plan more beforehand and relax a bit more while I'm there. How about you? What do you think of the new Lightning Lane system coming in July 24th? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll chat with you. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe, and see you next time.